What up, my guy?
What's up, brother? How's
What's
how
going
you
on,
doing?
man? Good?
What city you in?
I'm in Miami.
Ah, man, I'm jealous.
Too much going on in New York.
Bro, we in LA right now. They just announced the shit lockdown till August now, bro.
Nah, it's crazy.
Shit is crazy, fam.
But you know what? It's safe, man. Better safe than sorry, you know what I'm saying?
100%. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We were just talking in the chat room with some people, and I'm like, man, like, your mixtape run is so almost like there's only like 3 or 4 other people who had runs like yours.
Man.
It was like
Yo.
the G Unit wave, the D Block wave, Dipset,
Yeah.
and like the Coke Boys tapes, like the mac and cheese, even the shit with Waka. Like you just had a run, boy. Like the
Yeah,
mixtape,
man.
like mixtape French. What do you? I mean, now you're a superstar, right? But like,
I mean, we still on that. We about to drop Coke Boy 5 in a month.
so what with Coke Boys 5? What's the
Me,
difference between that and doing the Montana album?
I mean, it's me, Dirk, Chinks, Max B, got something from Swipey on there too. I mean, I just feel like there's no rules with the mixtape.
100%. No pressure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, you can use whatever samples you want. I feel like it's too much technical difficulties when it's time to do the album and there's the label involved.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like Mac and Cheese 3, for example. Like you take the Florence the Machine sample I used in the beginning. Like,
right.
You wouldn't get that cleared for the album if you do an album with the label. Certain artists don't clear their music. Yeah, like Michael Jackson samples. Like we used to wild out with the samples.
Hey, I was gonna ask you because you know what I love when you work with Harry Fraud. I feel like you guys got a crazy chemistry.
Yeah, like Prodigy and Havoc, man. Like Snoop and Dre.
I love when rappers have that with producers because it just reminds me of growing up. And you got that with Harry Fraud. Like, how much Harry Fraud shit have we not heard because of the sample clearance issues? Because he's a big sampler.
Yeah, we got like a full hard drive, me and Harry Fraud.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Me and him always been working since I started in the game. So, me and Harry Fraud always, you know what I'm saying, we always been connected like that.
And then like just going back, like Laundry Man shit, the Mac and Cheese shit, like.
Yeah, I mean you got about 23 projects.
That's crazy.
You got about like 20. I mean, you gotta remember, I used to be a big 3 6 Mafia fan. So
yeah. And they had so much music out.
Yeah, so I remember when I came out with Cocaine City DVDs and I used to do my runs and I used to deal with distributors hands on. So I used to go like that, like down south, and there was a spot called Select Those Hits.
Yep.
And I just remember 3 6 Mafia when they dropped the Most Known Unknown. That was a song that had Side to Side that I redid to Power Glide. Everybody want to take it. Like I used to be a big fan of all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when I redid 50s and 100s. So I just remember those days from the 3 6 Mafia. So what I did was when I first started, I got in the car with a couple of my guys and we drove down to Memphis. And if Juicy J, if you ever interview him, ask him. I went all the way down there. And I used to be so much of a fan. I got so high making that album, that mixtape, that Cocaine Mafia. Juicy J just looking at me. We got so high. My man just came home from the army, started doing push-ups with one hand, like right in the middle of the session. So it was like those like great times, man. Juicy J had so much work. We knocked out a whole mixtape in Memphis in like 3 days. That Cocaine Mafia. Shout out to DJ Paul. Shout out to Juicy J. Shout out to who else was on there? I mean, we had the whole 3 6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? That was a big accomplishment for me. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the first collab mixtapes that I did that I was proud of because that was like my favorite group.
It's crazy because I think recently, like, people have kind of needed to be reminded of like your like everything you've done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
and just respectfully speaking to everybody else. Like,
Yeah, but it's like it's the amnesia game. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people seem to forget all the work, you know what I'm saying, that people put in. So it's like a lot of times you just gotta remind them, you know what I'm saying? So we went from that Then we did, that was the Laundromat days. We did the Live from Africa. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the first ones. Then Mac and Cheese 1. Then me and Max B got together and we did Coke Wave 1, Coke Wave 2, and Coke Wave 3. Then me and Waka got together and I did Lockout.
Yes.
Yeah. Then me and Waka, right after Waka, I did Casino Life, Part 1.
Hey, you was like low-key down with Walker's like crew and shit too. Like I kind of remember.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Waka, man. Shout out to Waka, shout out to Gucci. I mean, shout out to down south, because at the end of the day, New York was hard to make it out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, New York was not accepting me. Like, and in the beginning, they wasn't accepting nobody. I feel like Nicki Minaj did the same thing. New York wasn't fucking with her, and she went down south too. 100%. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, New York puts you in this one box that you gotta rap a certain way, you gotta do this a certain way. Where if you go down south, you know what I'm saying, you realize there's a whole different texture to the game. Then you go, you know what I'm saying, to the west, there's a whole different texture. I just feel like, you know, when I went down south and I dropped Chop It Down, it was just like, damn, you can make this kind of music. Then I came back to New York after they realized what they had, and I dropped Shot Caller.
Yeah, sure. I was about to say, you got the most boom bap, ill production.
Yeah.
And then you got the down south shit.
Yeah, so I dropped Shot Caller, then right after Shot Caller, it was a movie.
It was over after that.
Yeah, because right after Shot Caller, I dropped Stay Scheming.
Yo, Stay Scheming was the one.
It was straight off the boat.
Yeah.
Stay Scheming. You know what I'm saying? And I remember my nigga Rose, he was working on Rich Forever. And I flew out here and
because that was your record first, right?
Yeah, we did it for me. We did Stay Scheming that day, and we did Straight Off the Boat. And we did Straight Off the Boat. I remember Khaled came over the house, and Khaled heard the songs, and he was like, "You're not using these on Rich Forever?" And Rose looked at me, and I was like, "All right, fuck it, let's go." Then I remember him sending Drake like a couple of records, and Drake like Stay Scheming. And shout out to my nigga Rose. He never took me off and just kept me there and just showed the love the OG way.
Hey, when you first heard Stay Scheming and that Kobe line that Drake had on there, did you realize how big of a club moment that would be forever?
Nah, I was there in the studio with Rose when Drake left that open space for Rose to do it. And Rose was in there. Kobe, my nigga, was shooting in the gym.
You shooting in the gym, huh?
Oh, man, that was a moment.
Shooting in the gym.
Yeah, those little moments right there, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, stick out in my head, man. Like for example, when we did Nobody.
Yup. Yo, that's my shit, by the way. That's one of the most epic,
let me tell you,
records ever. Shout out to Ross. That's classic.
Nah, let me tell you something. When we did Nobody, this is a story that nobody knows. When we did Nobody with me and Ross, I remember I was with Puff the day before. And Puff was talking to Young Los.
Yup. King Los?
Yeah, King Los.
Yup, okay.
But I don't know if he was talking directly to him or he was talking to somebody else. But Puff was so on fire that night about something, and that shit he was spinning, I just pulled my phone out and recorded it.
Y'all got Puff Daddy on that shit.
Yeah, so I recorded Puff. So I had that talk. Then, you know, Nobody's my favorite record.
Bro, it's one of my favorite Ross records ever, bro.
You know what I'm saying? No, the original one, Biggie Smalls.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's my favorite record. So I went and I hit up Hall Pierre, and I was like, yo, I need that beat, the original beat from Life After Death. So I got the master beat, and I went to Raw's house that night. And I put the beginning, because I remember Nobody, the original joint, had the puff talk in the beginning. So I replaced the talk, and I did the hook. You know what I'm saying? Mama trying to save me. Yeah. She don't know I'm trying to save her. So I did a verse. Yeah. I did a verse, and my nigga Chinks did a verse that I still got. So we did that. Then I remember going to Ross' crib. We worked on it from like 12 at night to 6 in the morning. And I left 2 open verses for Ross. When Rose came down, he just knocked both of them joints down. I said, you know what, bro, here, take it. This got to be the single of your album. And for sure, he made it the single of his album. And that's like one of my favorite. There's nobody that can catch Biggie Smalls' flow like like Rose?
I think Rose is the closest. Like, I always say this. Like, if you could go look at my tweets, I always say Ross is probably, when we talk about the greatest of all time, he's probably one of the most slept on. I got him in my top 10 all time.
Yeah, Rose. I mean,
He's got the best ear for production ever.
Yeah, Rose is a perfect example of a real OG, man. Like,
facts. Flow is butter.
Yeah, like, he showed me the way. Like, he never been a fuck nigga. Like, he always, like, you know, guided me the right direction. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't know about it, he put me to somebody that knew about it. We make great music, great chemistry. And he's still one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying?
Those kind of records, like, Nobody wasn't the biggest hit, but it was such a necessary record. You know what I'm saying?
No, that record was forced to be the single, because he was going with the song with Jay-Z.
Okay.
That was on that album. And the people was like, Nobody have to be the single.
Yeah,
you know
Nobody.
And it turned out to be the single.
And the fact that you guys flipped a Biggie record and did it justice.
You know, it's hard. It's hard to flip a Biggie. It's like flipping All Eyes on Me, Tupac, or something. You're going to get a lot of people that's going to be hating on it. But that record we did, that shit's so good. And we had Puff behind it. And you know what? That record was so impactful to Rose album. I remember him just calling me and Puff and both of us APs. Watch it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rose. He's a real nigga for that one. I still got it.
I know there was always like rumblings of you and Ross doing a joint project together. How many unreleased songs are there out there with you guys?
Between my hard drive and Rose hard drive, we got plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? Meek too. Me and Meek I just hit him the other day. I said we got to go through that hard drive, because that moment in time we was making special kind of music. You know what I'm saying? So we still got, because we did a lot of Maybach music albums, and Rose was working on his albums, I was working on mine. So somebody got to go through them hard drives.
Do you feel like yo, you came, like I said, bro, from being like the coke rap dude to being a worldly artist, having some of the biggest, like Unforgettable is one of the biggest songs of the last decade, and that shit's
Thank you, man.
Song, and it's like,
thank you, brother. Been blessed.
Do you ever be like, man, you know what? Fuck this commercial shit. Is that what this new Coke Boys 5 is for? It's like, man, fuck this commercial shit. I'm gonna get back to this shit. Exactly.
That's exactly what Coke Boys 5 is. The final chapter. And you know, by the way, too, I just finished up my brother Chink's Drugs album.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, so we just finished that up. I just got the artwork, shot the dollar, and shot to the whole family.
How hard is that putting together? Because I'm assuming that, you know,
that bring a tear to your eyes, man. You know, one of your closest dogs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You used to make music together. You got to think about it like this with me, bro. It used to be 5 of us. It was me, my little brother, Max B, Penthouse P, and Chinks. Chinks died. Max B got 75 years. Penthouse P got 20 years. And my little brother went back to Africa. So the music thing for me was, the love was gone. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Unforgettable went as big as it went, because that was a real dark time for me. Because it's like, imagine everybody you play ball with on the court, everybody gone, you're by yourself. There's no motivation left. Everything left. Like, I felt like, you know what I'm saying? My soul was empty. But when I went to Africa and I met these kids, and they was dancing in the mud, and they was dancing for food and water, and I went there and they didn't have no hospital for people that have babies, or no health care, or no. It just made me realize that, man, you know, you'll never be rich unless you're rich in heart. You know what I'm saying? And there is people that's dealing with way worse than that. You know what I'm saying? That God never gonna guide you the wrong way. He always got a better plan. So that right there, and from there, like, we built the hospital that we did, especially for right now. Imagine right now what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? That's 56 villages, over almost 1 million people that the mothers didn't even have nowhere to give birth.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They had 1 ambulance for 500,000 people.
So that trip to Africa kind of helped bring some of the passion.
Rebirth. You know what I'm saying? That's why Unforgettable is unforgettable. You know what I'm saying? It was a moment in time that it helped me bounce up. And them kids all got visas. They all came, went from dancing in the mud to coming over here. 200 million people watching them with me dancing at the Billboard Awards. And you know what I'm saying? BET Awards, and it was a
Right.
blessing. 5 covers.
You talk about the Chinks album finally being done. I only met Chinks once, and it was I don't know if you remember this Super Bowl party in Scottsdale, but it was like I was DJing. It was you, Chinks, Molly Mall, Waka was there. It was a wild ass night.
Yeah, yeah,
I was running through Chinks
probably one of
mixtape
them
records.
nights.
And he was just like, yo, they fucking me like this in Arizona. I'm like, yeah, bro, I got your shit on deck, bro. Like, but like the album, like I'm assuming that it was probably a lot of unfinished music, so you had to plug some.
No, he actually recorded a lot of music. You know what I'm saying?
So he had a lot of full records ready.
Yeah, me and my guy Dollar's his producer. We always made music, and we always, had a bunch of hard drives for the music. So I couldn't sit down to really put it together because it's a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So my brother Dollar put it together, and I came for the afterwards and listened to it. And I'm happy. I'm happy, man. We want to drop it on his birthday, and we want to do a big day for him. You know what I'm saying? For New York. I just feel like, my brother been gone, and people just gotta, get to hear his work. I feel like his casket closed when his door opened. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like the game needs that energy right now more than ever.
Yeah, definitely, man. Paying homage to him. You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke, to all the people that was right there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Ready to hit the game, and the way God wanted it. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but it's real.
Someone like Bobby Shmurda, who's supposed to be getting out soon. I know he's like in a halfway house right now, so he's technically out. But he's gonna be like really free real soon.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
I feel like you guys, it's just natural. The New York connection, is that something that like?
Look how real is that, man. People's not glorifying or broadcasting what he did, man. He's supposed to take 12 years in jail. He took 7. So his brother could take 7. Like,
yeah, he was supposed to do
Rowdy
5, and Rowdy was gonna do 12. And he was like, yo, I don't want him doing that much. So he took 7. So his dog.
So they both did 7.
That's just crazy.
It needs to be more of that in the media than what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like
where's all the blogs publicizing?
Yeah. Why they're not broadcasting that story? Why they're not letting people know what's the real? Of course I got music. I got music with him. And Bobby and Chinks had a chemistry too. They was working.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to Rowdy. And shout to their little brother
Being
too.
from like your era, I'm talking like, we talking 10 years ago, right? Where it wasn't about antics on the internet and shit. But you see this 6ix9ine shit happen. He's out of jail. He got the #1 song. It seems like a lot of people.
I think that people got it fucked up because everybody that's talking about it is making it seem like they're making it seem like them hits is because of the music. I just think it's so crazy because people don't believe that this guy just did all this, came home and dropped this single and riding on people. I think it's 2 different things that people are getting confused. People is like, this is not happening in front of my face. That 2 million people.
I gotta go see it. Let me check.
It's like this is Mission Impossible. Like, is this real? That's what the people is really asking themselves, and people is taking that and molding it like the
music. Like the music is fire.
Yeah, he's standing behind the thing. Like he just took 1,000 years for people. Like he just came home. John Gotti took cases for everybody. Like he just shot the judge, and he's standing. But this guy is like, and he's saying the reason why people looking at it is because, look, I've been too much focused on French Montana and that world right there. I don't get into it just for the simple fact. For the simple fact, I got partners. Max doing 75 years. My brother Penthouse P doing a lot of time. It's like too many people doing a lot of time away from their families. So I can't even co-sign nothing that's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you gonna tell all the people that gave their lives? You know what I'm saying? And live by the code all these years. There's no can't justify that.
When this is my thing, I do put some of the blame on the dudes who decided to bring this dude around him, right? But this kid was putting hits out on people. Like,
Yeah,
he
he
ain't
was the one
innocent.
telling. He was the one telling people what to do. He was the one that hopped out at the Chief Keef thing. He was the one that did all that, you know.
That's
But
what
I
I'm
just feel like,
saying. Like, Sam.
yeah, I just feel like you knew what kind of life you was getting into. You knew what you was doing. You know, if that was the kind of things that got you money, you stand on it and you stand behind it, and you do the
When
crime,
you
you
hear
do the
him talk
time.
about like he's the king of New York, do you take offense to that? Because you're somebody who should be in that discussion legitimately.
I think that the whole New York should take offense to that. I don't think it's like I don't believe it. I don't believe what's going on. This
It's
is
crazy.
crazy.
It's like an episode of The
And it's
Simpsons
like
or some shit.
all these blogs giving him the same platform this real niggas back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not a fair game. You know what I'm saying? For you to tell the truth and whatever's going on that side is like it's just too crazy.
I tweeted
Uh
this last Friday when Meek was tweeting what he was tweeting, and I
huh.
felt like these blogs were kind of shading Meek low key for going at 6ix9ine, and I tweeted, "Thank God for Meek Mill." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
I
yo,
mean, look, when two people are beefing from afar, nobody know who's who. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like giving that type of thing a shining light on it. I just feel like it's the wrong thing to do. That's why I feel like a lot of people is not responding. You know what I'm saying? Because when you respond, you're only pouring. You know what
you're pouring
I'm
gas on
saying?
that fire. Yeah.
Yeah, putting gasoline on the fire. I just feel like the best thing is stay away from that situation. Already know what it is. You know nobody's standing behind that. Nobody's standing behind rats in New York. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he got a reason why he did it.
That don't mean you gotta respect it.
Everybody that took the time in jail got a reason why they took the time. That didn't even rat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just we got too many people in jail for us to ride behind some shit like that. And it's like, how can you beef with somebody like that?
Yo,
How?
I was curious. When Montana dropped, I
And
really,
what Cardi B and Casanova and them had to do with it for you to even tell on them?
yo, the fact, and Jim Jones saying their
And
names is
Jim Jones and Gang of Philly. I mean, who told you to be a blood?
bruh. Shit is crazy, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
Nah,
It's
every day I feel
crazy.
like we're like 2020 is a motherfucker.
Yo, 2020 taking us for a big spin, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just look, man, I'm focused on French Montana right now. We got that cold single out. We got That's a Fact.
Shout out Tori.
Re- remix coming out with 5EO and Swipey. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? And we just
I wanted
working.
to ask you something. The last album, right, Montana.
Mhm.
You put No Shopping and Lockjaw on the album, which was
Mhm.
I thought very smart because they never belonged to any projects. And
Mhm.
why not? Whose idea was that? Because I mean, I thought that was something that like not enough, like more artists should do that because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
we're in the streaming
you
game.
but you gotta understand. I came from the era that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? Like when Chop It Down, I dropped it as a single. I ended up putting it on the Cocaine Mafia mixtape.
Right.
You don't just let songs that's hits that people look for just be out there. You gotta give them a home. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give your babies a house. That's how I look at my songs. So I just took a lot No Shopping and all that. No Shopping was just a single I did with Drake, and I put them
Yep.
on the album. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened the album went gold first week.
And yo,
You
and
know,
like,
it's like nobody's saying that about Travis Scott packaging his shit with
with
merch.
merch. Nah,
Yeah,
no,
everybody got a twist for their, you know what I'm saying, for
hey,
their
look, this
first
is the
week.
way the
Yeah,
game is right now, bro. So why wouldn't you do
exactly.
that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of music that I feel like a lot of new French Montana fans didn't hear. So I want to bring all that music back and put it on my new projects too. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people found out about French Montana after Unforgettable. Like all the people that be like French Montana, always featuring people. But like, bro, I have 23 mixtapes out. Go listen.
By the, I was just
Yeah,
listening to "Devil Wants My Soul." Side note, it's one of my favorite French songs ever.
yeah. Like a lot of people didn't even hear Sanctuary. A
Yeah.
lot of people ain't even people ain't really hear like Poison, like the EP I did with Fraud, the mac and cheese appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
that was all me. Like there's a lot of people in here, a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That the Don't You joint. That what about the fucking the that you lied to me, Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
People in here, you know what I'm saying? New York Minute.
Yo,
What about Straight Cash?
You ain't
What
gotta
about
tell me, bro.
What about I'm So Special? Like let's go
knowing.
back. Let's give the I'm So
Knowing.
Special. I bring those back. It's scary. What
Yo,
about 17,000?
I know you're a big hip hop head. Like, you know, your taste is very eclectic when it comes to the rap shit. What I'm respecting out of New York right now is shout out to Griselda and the boys out of Buffalo, Benny the Butcher, Westside Gun, Conway. Are you fucking with what their movement? It kind of it's got that 90s aesthetic, the point, the brand, and all that shit.
Yeah, I did something for Benny album. I'm on there.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, me, him, and Harry Fraud did something special. Shout out to Benny.
That's big. Shout out to Harry Fraud. And then, are we gonna ever get like another project with just you and Harry Fraud? Is that something that
Yes, it's coming out right after Coke Boy 5, Casino Life 3.
And so Coke Boys 5 is a month away. I'm assuming the Tory record and the other record are not a part of that album. What are they gonna
be part of that album, yep.
So they're gonna be a part of Coke Boys 5? Those two records?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I got something with Kanye. I got something with Post Malone and Kodak Black on one record.
Posty.
Man, I got some crazy vibes coming out.
Hey, Writings on the Wall, bro, should have been way bigger. That shit was a hit, boy. That shit.
Yeah, it's all good though. We got a lot of them. I mean, it went gold. It's about to go platinum. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain records take time.
Yo, one of my favorite songs that you've ever done. I think "Figure It Out" was crazy.
Oh yeah, man. That moment right there, you know, time froze for me. When I came out my trailer and I looked to my left, I see Nas.
Airplanes.
I looked to my left, I see Nas. I looked to my right, I see Kanye. I remember Nas just hitting me with a little elbow like this, and Nas was like, "You did it, boy."
Like, yo, I got.
You know, you gotta understand. Like, out of all these new cats and everybody, like, do you know how hard it is to get respect from one of them dudes? Even
one of them two, let alone both of them.
Both of them, and to get both of them to shoot the video. They had to drive 3 hours in the desert.
Yeah, y'all shot that in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that was, you know, that video was shot at the ETH. We shot it where they did Con Air. Yeah. The movie. We're the only people to shoot over there besides, you know, the movie vibe. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So to have Kanye and Nas there at the video set was like, you know what? Now, that's off the bucket list. That was a big moment.
Yeah, big moment, bro. French, so we got Coke Boys 5. That's the next project. Following that up with a Harry Fraud project.
Yeah, Casino Life 3.
Like we're gonna get a whole lot of new music from you the rest of the year.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. I mean, this year is just totally different, man. I just feel like, you know, me and Fraud is in our best state of mind. You know, like we know where the game is at. And we know exactly what the game needs, and we're gonna come with that wave music, man. Max B's supposed to be home soon.
Yo,
Chink's album is done.
With Max? Can you kind of fill us in on the latest with him?
Man, he just sent me a letter. He's in good spirits. You know what I'm saying?
That.
I just want everybody that, you know, whenever I get into a problem with somebody, they always keep bringing his name up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get what's the point of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all never even met my dog. He been locked up for 10 years.
That shit happens all the time.
Yeah, it's like they talk about we send him money. What are you, a fan sending him money? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
that's my brother. Good for you.
Yeah,
money. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I did a lot for Max. Like, what y'all talking about, bro? Keep my name out. You know what I mean? Out your mouth, because he's fighting for his life. He gotta come home to his kids. Like, that media shit don't help him. It only hurt him. If y'all want to see Max, keep that nigga out. If you really care for him and you're doing more for him than me, just leave his name out your mouth.
Yo. I love the fact that you and Jim Jones kind of finally buried the hatchet. I always remember when I first heard Max B was the Bird Gang mixtapes back in, it was Jim, Stack Bundles, Max B.
Yeah.
At what
point? Yeah, shout out to Jim, man. I think it's a beautiful thing what me and him about to do, man. We about to get to it. We about to do something for Stack and Chinks, man. We're about to have Stack Bundle Chinks Day.
Yeah, I was gonna
Paul
say, like,
Rockaway
did
never
you
had
ever
none.
have back then? Did you have any like? Did you and Stack Bundles cross any sort of paths before he had passed?
Nah, I never met him, man. I never met him. But Chinks was like Stack Part 2. Every time I see
Fact.
videos, they move the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been solid for too many years, bro. Like CB been solid for too many years, like, for what's going on right now, you know? And it's like, you can't even beef with people. You can't. It's like we gotta embrace the real ones in the game, man. Like, it
Facts.
gotta be a real nigga day for all the niggas that's been solid for so many years. Like, I
Yep.
don't think we appreciate, like, look at Nipsey, like, look at Pop, like, look at Chin. Like, I don't think we appreciate the people that really help with the culture until they're gone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like everybody glorifying all the fuck shit, man. They gotta start glorifying what's real.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like a lot of people are showing their colors with this whole situation going on right now. I'm like, damn, like
Yeah, I mean,
motherfuckers
for
are
people to
dropping whole
even
morals just because some shit is hot.
bro, that shows you the power of money. That somebody could pay blogs just to pick up the good media on the worst position that you could be in. You
Does
know what I'm
that
saying?
affect,
Like,
like, let's say, does that affect the way you, like, you see academics going hard to this fuck shit, right? Does that affect the way, like, you talk to somebody like academics in the future, like, would you go on the show on Complex?
man, I mean, well, look, when it comes to the media, that's their world. I don't get into it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that if there's anybody that's doing media, do what's right.
Right. I want to
You know
shout
what
out
I'm saying?
Biscuit, the homie. It's Biscuit. I want to shout out
Yeah, shout out
Biscuit.
to Biscuit, shout out to
Biscuit been
World
holding,
Star,
yeah, Biscuit been holding shit down like on
shout
some
out to
like,
Danny.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Danny, shout out to World Star, shout out to Academics too. You know what I'm saying? The right thing is the right thing because it's almost like a contract. It's almost like as time go by, you're gonna realize you got jerked. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? If you did get jerked, you know what I'm saying? As time go by, cream rise to the top, and everything else, like this, you know, this is not gonna last. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I told
Especially,
everybody, I said, yo, the music don't match up to the hype, my G. The music ain't there, fam.
especially when people you donating money to is not accepting it.
That shit crazy.
You know
They
what I'm
turned down
saying?
200 racks.
Nah, but it was like snitching is cool now. What you mean? Like, I'm 6'9". I snitch. It's cool to do it now. Everybody go do it. No, man. Like, what's wrong with you? Yo, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's
You know, my
not
thing
like,
is,
what you mean snitch is not cool? Nigga, I'm 6'9". It's cool now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, my
nah,
thing
it's
is,
bugged
like,
up.
if you're a civilian and you're not a part of that life and you see something and you want to tell, hey, that's cool. But if you
Bro,
choose to step over that line and participate in those activities, you got to understand what comes with that.
yeah, bro, we stand on too much. Bro, you could build my career right now, 20 years in the making. If I do something like that, my career is over. I wouldn't even have the guts to go and do a live like that. I wouldn't have the guts to do, because I can't go to sleep at night. At the end of the day, you got to do what makes you go to sleep at night. If that's what's making him go to sleep at night, then it's cool for him. You know what I'm saying? But I can't
You got
go
to
to sleep at
respect
night.
it.
You know what I'm saying? I got to respect myself when I go to sleep.
100%, fam. Well, yo, Coke Boys 5. Yo, is Dirk like honorable Coke Boys member now?
We blood brothers, blood in, blood out, everybody.
Good to see his project is killing it right now too.
Yeah, shout out to Dirk, man. Dirk's been solid since day one, man. Shout out to Dirk. He got a album out. We're doing Coke Boy 5, just like, you know, man. With us, man, it's like we brothers, man. With everybody that I came up with, you know what I'm saying? It's like a family, man. There's nothing in between. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why the music always come out like that.
Well, before we let you go, I would just love to hear you and Ross make let some of those records go.
I was supposed to go see him today, but definitely gonna hear Ross on my album.
You guys gotta let some of them joints and them hard drives go.
Yeah, and I wanna you know, send some love to my brother Puff.
Shout out to Puff.
He going through.
Hey, were you a part of the Bugatti Boys thing?
Nah,
that was just him and Ross, right?
Nah, I got a Bugatti, but I wasn't part of it.
I remember they were supposed to jump like as a group.
Nah, that was him and Puff.
Yeah, that was just them two. That's right. Well, my G, I appreciate you checking in.
Yeah.
We got a date for Coke Boys 5?
In about 4 weeks, about a month.
Okay, and then it's kind of hard to shoot videos, but you and Tori are in Miami together, right?
You might get a video. I don't know.
I'm saying y'all in the same city. I'm sure y'all figure it out.
Yeah, yo, Kev, man, social distance. You heard?
I hear you, my G. I appreciate you checking in, brother.
Man, thank you, brother.
All good, my G.
Love, family.